Hey, Angel on Fire. Reggie. I don't think I pronounced your name right, and I'm sorry if I didn't. I was hoping to see that woman that wanted a reading. Hopefully she gets on. How are you guys doing? I'm only going to get on for an hour. I was going to wait till 1:30, but I had some free time right now, so I just figured it was too much. Doing some laundry, nice. It's always good to do when you have nothing to do, to just focus on things that make you happy, just so you can get this way you're not in your head, which is good. Hey, Nikki, what's up? Okay, let's see what's up. Let's see what's up, Nikki. I'm sorry that you're confused. Am I destined to marry? Okay, let's see what's going on. Let's see what the current energy is right now. Let's see where I could provide some insight. Ooh, you got the Queen of Cups. Interesting. She's all about personal development, so she knows. Spirit knows. They're well aware of your emotions right now, considering this is the Queen of the emotions, right? So they're telling me, I don't think I really have an answer because I don't predict. Remember, I'm intuitive. That's what I do. However, excuse me, I feel like I did ask, and I am picking up this, like there's either emotions are running high, and I'm picking up, you need to listen to your heart, like choose with your heart, however, whatever that means to you at this time, but it's important to choose with your heart, my dear. I also see 2-2. That's meaning you're supposed to listen to this message. Because queens, they're all about their personal development. They're really mature and they know what they want, is what I'm trying to tell you. They're also sensitive, They're sensitive and they're emotional, meaning they use their intuition a lot. They let their intuition guide them. So that's the best advice I have for you, Nikki. And to answer your question, I think that you could answer it. I think that you may be able to answer it yourself. And the way to do so is by feeling, by vibration. Simply ask yourself, hey, does this feel right inside? Every time you think about this person, does it make you feel good? Because if it's not making you feel good, then that right there is a clear factor. It's letting you know, hey, you're not on the right path. That's your inner guidance. And your inner guidance is your best partnership. It's your strongest partnership. Your inner being, okay? So it's important that you know if it's not making you feel good. If it's not making you feel good inside, then you need to do something about it. Or leave it to the universe, leave it to your source, leave it to your God, leave it to your guides, whatever you have faith in, whatever's keeping your faith. Follow that structure as if the Hierophant was here. But queens, again, they're really mature, okay? So I would listen to this queen. Or maybe this is your personality. This is a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. But they're really intuitive, okay? They're intuitive, they're mature, they can be emotional, they can be psychic, very spiritual in situations, they can be tender-hearted as well, but they're always loving, and they always choose and go with their heart, okay? So, yes, I'm weighing situations. I really want to have him in my life. Okay, well, according to the universe, according to Jane Roberts' Seth Material, you and we create our own reality. So if you really, really want this person in your life, Then think about the happy things. Don't think about the negative things, because the more you think about the negative things, the more you're offering that vibration, and it's just going to go uphill instead of going down. It's just going to go upstream rather than downstream where you want it to be. So it's best if you choose to think about the things that are good for you right now at this time. So that's why it's choosing with the heart, listening to your intuition right now. But that main question that I'm getting is that if it doesn't feel good inside, that means that you're not on that right path. So that's the best I have for you. And I think that that's why this queen is out, because she's all about her personal development. She's really mature and she's wise, and she knows exactly what she wants at this time. Okay. So follow the heart, and that's it. Choose the heart regardless. With wherever you're at in life, choose the heart. You're welcome. Alrighty. Hey, Dorothy, what's up? Yes, you may have a general reading. You're welcome. I hope that makes you feel better, Nikki. All right. So, Dorothy, this is a general. Either you've been doing some planning with people and it's been taking some time, because the earth element, it's an element that takes time. It's also very practical, and it's usually really concentrated on something. So either you're really concentrated on working with someone, you've been planning something out with someone. It could be in terms to the career, to your job, to maybe your level of consciousness, like in terms of like, are you grounded right now? Are you feeling like you're grounded with your career? Are you feeling grounded with your money? And I'm thinking that this is what this card means, like you're planning something. So, and my right ear is ringing. So they're telling me that there's something in you needing to develop your talents right now. It's time for you to develop some type of talents. If this is in any significance to your situation, Miss Collins, this is what they're telling me. I don't know if you have. I'm also picking up a strong Virgo energy. Out here, Virgos in your birth chart, maybe another Earth sign, maybe their sisters, Capricorn and Taurus. I also am seeing the numbers mirroring each other, 1 and 1. So initiate that, whatever that means to you. So this is what I have for you for this day, for today. This is something that's going to be really successful, and it's either you're doing something with someone that you want to expand. It's going to come into some kind of completion, I guess. But that's what I have for you, my dear. All right, Vani, let's see, an angel guidance for you. This is your second question for today. I don't have a problem with that because you are a true fan. You guys are all my true fans, and you guys all get as many questions as I possibly can answer. Well, if you've been with me for a while, you know that this number 9 of Pentacles is a fascinating number. However, in terms of your health, maybe celebrate life right now. Do whatever it is indulge in whatever it is that you're wanting to. But they're asking you to treat yourself right now. Like maybe go outside, go for a walk. You see how this woman, she's just outside with all her things that are physical in her life. Everything is just, synchronized. It's in order for her. So she's experiencing some kind of like financial freedom right now. If this isn't any significance to your situation, but yeah, Vani, I feel like your angels are telling you to spend some time outside. You see how she's holding that bird on her hand? She's outside. She's with Mother Nature. She's spending time with nature, She's grounding herself right now at this time. And maybe that's when you're able to receive messages. Maybe you're mostly aligned with yourself, or maybe it's time to get some hot sun, or maybe just go for a walk, or I don't know. I don't know what this means to you, but they're asking you to treat yourself right now at this time. Okay, so maybe there's something that maybe you've completed something, I don't know what this means to you, but it's not a major arcana, it's just it's a minor. So this could just relate to something that's a day-to-day in your life right now. Maybe it's if this is to any years, if maybe something is taking its time, that's just know that it's because it's the Earth Pentacle. Things grow, they come into fruition like a plant. It grows, it takes its time. It needs vitamin D, it needs the sun, it needs all this stuff to grow, right? So nurture yourself, treat yourself. That's that 9 of Pentacles, okay? So yeah, I hope that helped, my dear. I hope I was able to bring in some clarification today. Alrighty, let's see. Let's jump into Angel on Fire. Did I take care of you already? I did, right? You were like the first one today. But Melody, what's up? How are you? I've never taken care of myself. Another, like, do you mean like as far as treating yourself? Gotcha. Well, that's okay. They know, and treat yourself in terms to the body, because that's being grounded. That's feeling grounded. Like, or think about where your level of consciousness is at right now, if that makes any sense to your situation. But this is also general. We didn't really jump into any clarification. I didn't pull out any other cards to clarify. So this is just one card. So I wouldn't jump into any. I wouldn't think to put too much thought on that, because it's not even a problem. I feel like it's just your angels just backing you up right now. Maybe things are just being a little slow right now, and they're just making sure that you're aware of that. And maybe this is just again, maybe you're not grounded right now. I'm also picking up a really strong feminine presence with me. I don't know if I don't know, but I hope that this is helping your situation right now at this time. I'm just looking for a nice playlist. Give me a second. All right, so I did pull this card. It's 3 a.m. in Australia. Oh my God, I would love to hit up Australia one day. Gosh. Well, if that's the case, Melody, then this is for you, my dear. I don't know what your question is, but clearly they know that you're up right now. This is an intellect card. This is at number 6, some type of inner awareness. Maybe not even inner awareness. It's like responsibility. It's speaking of like of self-sacrifice. Maybe you want some loyalty, considering this person's like running away from something. They're running away from their thoughts, maybe a belief, maybe they feel like there's like dishonesty, betrayal in their lives, or maybe they're just like that's what I'm picking up. I mean, I don't know. Either you're up at this time because this is like where you're mostly able to receive some like type of wisdom, or I don't know. Maybe this is like we're talking in terms, because the 7 is to me is a number of mastery. I think it's a number that's been around for a long time in numerology. So I'm thinking like maybe, like I said, inner awareness earlier. There's some insight, some wisdom coming in for you, and either you've been feeling like someone's betrayed you in the past. I feel like maybe that's that insight. I don't know if I'm picking up a strong Libra, Gemini, maybe an Aquarius vibe right now, but I don't know. And I don't really think it's like betrayal or anything negative. I think it's just like the mind, because the ego knows everything and everything that has ever happened to you physically since the very first second that you took that very first breath. That's what the ego knows. Physical, anything that's happening and occurring here on this 3D realm that we're on, this 3D dimension, right? But your soul, your present self, your conscious self, that's where it's at. That is where you need to be. And I feel like this is just that sword energy, this is just like the mind. But anyway, so the best advice I have for this, since you got this card, considering the expression that I'm getting, I would simply say to be really stealthy with whatever it is that you're dealing with right now. So you're dealing with a Libra, and my ex is a Gemini. Oh man, gotcha. Woo! I understand you. Okay. Well, this is also someone who's running away, who's doing things like by themselves. But there's also some kind of like hidden dishonor too, because look, this person is, I don't know, if you really look at this picture, like it looks kind of like a bit shady, but not really, because you have 2 swords that are standing still, right? And they're right behind them, and then you have all of these. So this is like all those thoughts, right? And this is that belief, because a belief is just a thought, and the more you think about it, Melody, the more it becomes a thing. The more you're attracting it, the more you're I feel like the signal that you're receiving. That's what you're releasing. It's that, and I don't think you want that right now. So I think that it's time that I feel like if you're making any type of decisions right now, it's best to use your intuition rather than logic right now. Okay, no logic. Forget about the subconscious. But anyway, do what you want to do. But again, this is at number 7. So 7s are good. 7s are all about inner awareness as well. So I'm going to leave it like that for you, my dear. I hope that I was able to bring in some type of focus for you, considering it's 3 a.m. your time. But love and light, my dear. Love and light. Thanks. All right, let's see. Terry R, what's going on? Hey, Olga, what's up? Whoa, Terry R, I got this chariot. This is a card of some type of direction. So if it's over between you and this person right now, well, the best advice I have, this is a direction card. This is about having some type of willpower in your life. And this is a Pisces energy, if I'm not mistaken, a Cancer, so a water, emotions. Maybe there's some type of like hard control in your life or a victory. You're looking to have some victory, you know? I mean, this is a chariot. It's a major arcana, so it's like spirit wanting you to see life as a whole right now. This is like the best advice since this card came out in terms to your situation is to move forward. Have that willpower. That's going to give you some type of direction, because in the major arcana, this is a chariot. Okay, before this card, it's the Lovers, meaning there was some kind of harmony, there was some kind of choice in a relationship with that air sign. You know, it could be a choice in a connection. It could be a choice. It could be where your mind was recently centered. You know, a thought, a belief, an attitude. You know, but then now this is a direction. Like you need to move forward with that. Take action, my dear. So I don't know how this can relate to your situation, but this is the card that came out for you. If this is to any significant, you got the number 7 again. There is some. This is something that you can master, and you will receive some kind of insight, and it will be successful for you. Whatever you choose to do, move forward with that. Is what I'm picking up with you. Considering this is a water sign, emotions, you're going to be able to use that intuition of yours. Okay, you will. You will, because you're going to think with your heart, okay? I hope this helped you, my dear. Love and light, Teddy R. Ooh, hey. All right, let's see what's up. Let's see who needs some guidance right now. Who may need some guidance? Ooh. And Marys, are you still on? Your message from Spirit? Oh, interesting. So yeah, okay. I was gonna reshuffle again, but it would make a lot of sense why? Because I know this card came out for Melody, but hey, you did ask for a message from Spirit, so I guess they're aware. However, I don't know if you're experiencing some kind of poverty because maybe there's been some kind of theft. Now I can apply it because this person is walking on snow. They're struggling so hard right now. They're carrying a really heavy cloth. Like they're struggling. And you know how Pentacles, the element of earth, takes a long time? It can take a long, long time. I also see the number 6. So they're telling me, Marys, that you need to reflect with this if you need to. I don't know if that resonates with your situation. I'm also picking up a really strong Virgo energy. I don't know if there's a Virgo in your birth chart. Maybe it's just that element of earth. But yeah, this is a card of betrayal. This is a card of you walking away from something, maybe someone walking away. It can be an air sign. It could be just that ego, that intellect, you know, that mind, whatever you've put power, whatever thought whatever you've created momentum in, you know, when a belief becomes a thought, and then the more you believe it, the more you attract it, the more you're building that momentum, and you don't want that. You want to subside that because that's negative. In my opinion, because none of these cards are positive. They're both shadow cards. But there is a lot of yellow and gray. So since there's a lot of yellow, that's speaking of something that needs to be expressed. Maybe there's a conscious, there's some again, there's that 7. There's some kind of inner awareness that you're going to receive because of the situation. So it's not, I mean, I don't know, whatever this means to you. But either you need to evaluate some type of matters right now because there's 2 7s now that I think about it. Not two sevens, it's a 5 and a 7. So this is an unstable situation. It's been some kind of inconsistency in your life, in someone's life. If this makes any sense to you, my dear. Okay? Well, this message was for Ameris. Thank you for watching. All right, Olga, let's jump into your question. Welcome. You're welcome, Ameris. If you guys are new subscribers, thank you and welcome to my channel. I hope you like it. I am on every day here with you guys, making sure that I try to get to as many questions as I possibly can. Try to raise your frequency levels, remove all that dense energy that's been, perpetuating you for some time now, and it's dense. It doesn't assist you. It doesn't serve you any longer. That's why you're drawn to watching this channel. That's the law of attraction, my dear. And we're all co-creating together. So, all right, Olga. So the card that came out for you, in terms of your question, this is a new perspective. Someone needs a new perspective. Someone's thinking about, they're weighing their options right now. In other words, this is basically just like they're waiting because they're thinking about another idea. You see how this person is upside down? That's a new perspective, if that makes any sense to you. Also, maybe there's someone, they're just wanting to sacrifice just a little bit, or they're just waiting. It's like the waiting game. There's some type of waiting game. Another thing that comes to mind would be the possibly like letting go, or you're like in some kind of suspension because you're waiting, right? And I don't know, or maybe the whole sacrifice is coming in because of the fact that a new perspective, having to let go, or maybe there's some kind of, or just being in suspense. You know what I'm saying? If this makes any sense. He's very silent today. Yeah, I mean, again, they're just waiting. So I don't, and also numerology, again, the number 7. No, I'm sorry. This is not the number 7. This is the number 12. So 3. So either wanting to expand, there's people coming into union like that 3. There's maybe enthusiasm, wanting to, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. That could be something, like that sacrifice you would have to put in right now ultimately would be that, to change your frequency so you can attract what you ultimately want, which is for this person to contact you, right? So if you want that, be receptive. Think about how happy it would make you feel right now if you talked with this person, whatever that means to you, or just think about a happy moment, however you possibly can. You're going to see how in a matter of, forget about time. Time is only an illusion. But my point is that you will see it. You will see itself. You will see it, the manifestation. You will see things starting to line up for you. Okay. Easy. All right. Let's see. Or just in waiting mode for a solution? I don't know, because the hangman, either they're like in suspense because. So before the hangman, you got the justice card, meaning there was some type of like cause and effect that happened, right? There was either like justice. Think in terms of justice, like there was a fair treatment, right? And now after the fair treatment, now there's a waiting game, right? Because after the waiting, there's change. It's a death card. It's going to be it's whatever that means to you. But if that card came out, that's a major arcana. That's significant, that could be an archetype. That could be someone's mental process. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's okay. Then let that person be, let it be. Don't think about the problem. The more you think about the problem, the more you're building up that momentum and the more you're going to not get to that problem. You need to let it go, let the universe handle, and trust that your guides, your ancestors, your inner guidance, whoever you want to call it, they're working on a solution for you. So just do other things right now. It really works, I promise. Nikita, what's going on? So if you're seeing 1111, that's synchronicities. It's meaning either if you happen to see that number, that's a good sign. That means that you're in alignment with yourself. More, in other words, like you're present, you're conscious, you're not thinking about problems, so you're clearly pointed to see those repeated numbers all the time. That means that you're in awareness, in full awareness. That's just like the universe or your inner guidance. I can't really explain it to you, but I know Albert Einstein quoted that coincidences are just God's way of being anonymous, and that can mean with synchronicities as well. You know, if that makes any sense to your situation right now, my dear. If that makes any sense for your situation, you're welcome, Olga. Thank you so much, and I hope that I was able to bring in some some clarification to your situation. Oh Lord. Oh, but Nikita, you got this card, which is a card of celebration. It's a card of momentum. It's an energy card. It's an energy card. Fantastic. Good for you. So since you got this number 4, this is either telling me there's a stable situation that's coming your way or you're wanting a stable situation. But a good word of advice that I would have is to celebrate that stable situation right now, you know? Maybe you've been wanting to seek some boundaries and you got it. Maybe you're an Aries or Sagittarius, a Leo. But that's someone who's determined. That's someone who's really passionate, you know? But this is what I have for you, my dear. And in terms of your near future, this is it, my dear. If you're going to meet your soulmate, well, this is quick. This is quick. This is quick. You know why? Because fire burns quick. Fire burns really quick. Okay, there's already energy, and your guides already know who's in store for you. And you already know this person too. You do. You're just not aware of it right now, but you do. And it'll come to you. But this is a card of celebration, okay? I'm actually going to sign off, guys, because I have to run a quick errand. I was on 3 hours ago. I did promise. I thought this person was going to get on, but she didn't get on. But that's okay. I'm glad that I was able to answer a few questions. Oh, and if you were on earlier, I did present this fork. I'm trying to bend forks and spoons. And look where I got to. I'm still working on it. You know, it's mind over matter, and it's not as bendable as it should be because I'm not putting any force to it, guys. There's no force of it. This just happened, and it's supposed to really twirl around like that, but considering it's mental instead of force, I guess I put too much thought into it that I didn't do it. But I trust that there's energy that I'm using, that it's going to release itself and it's going to work. And it takes its time. I'm not putting any pressure in this, any pressure. Well, it's starting. It's a little bendable. It's a little bendable. But I'm not putting any pressure. And I would only hope that I could do this live so you guys could watch it. And anyone can do this. Anyone. Look, this one's a little loose already. This one. This thing. Oh, yeah. But anyway, I'm going to let it be. And I'm going to keep messing around with it when I'm live. But I'm going to sign off, guys. I'll be back on again later. Don't forget to hit that notification button. This way you know I'm on live. And I'll go ahead and upload those videos for you guys. Don't forget to check those out, okay? Love and light, guys. I'll get to you, Dana and Isabella, on the next stream, okay? Don't forget to hit the notification button, only if you like my channel, okay? Take care. Love and light. Bye, guys.